Hey, what's up, y'all? It's time for another edition of Turbans World. Today I said I was going to be answering questions, and I got a ton of questions sent in, and I will not be able to answer all of them because there are a ton of them. I'm only going to answer a couple of them this time. I'll be doing these hopefully more often, just answering random questions. So, if I don't answer your question, hold on to it. Ask me when I do another video. I can do these whenever, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. But there were a couple of questions that I wanted to answer, a couple of interesting ones that just I thought would be a cool question. Somebody asked me, Haley asked me, what inspires me to write songs? Is it something as simple as a flower, or does something big have to happen? The answer to that is yes. And very little things will inspire me, or something big going on in my life can inspire me. I wrote a song based on some boxes, some puzzle boxes at my house. Actually, the song "I and You" from my album, from Heart of Me, "I and You." There were puzzle boxes. My mom does a bunch of puzzles, and so there were puzzle boxes, and one of them was seashells, and then there was another one that was like castles. And if you heard the song, there are lyrics in there about seashells and castles, and it really, that idea kind of popped into my head because of those puzzle boxes, and then it just, went from there. So it can be as simple as that. It can be as simple as that, or it could be something huge. You just never know. I'm scrolling through the questions. Somebody wanted to know, I lost the actual tweet, but somebody asked me what it was like growing up with 9 brothers and sisters. And the answer to that really is, I don't know, because I don't know what it would be if I didn't have 10 brothers and sisters, For me, having, 9 brothers and sisters, for me, growing up in a family of 10 kids is completely normal, completely ordinary, and I understand, because I've got friends who do not come from a family that big, that it's a little bit different than having, say, 1 or 2 brothers and sisters. But for me, growing up with 10 kids, that was just life. That was just how it was, and that was cool. I loved it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. One of the great things about it is that if you ever were fighting with someone, if you ever had a falling out, if I ever had a falling out with one of my brothers, one of my sisters, it was okay, because there were 8 other brothers or sisters that I could hang out with. So, there was always someone to hang out with, always someone to chill with. So that was cool. That was very cool. Oh, wow. Someone wants to know, if I was not a singer, what profession would I be in? Beats me. Honestly, I have no idea. I like marketing, which is probably kind of random, but I think it's kind of fun. So maybe that, but I don't know. This is just kind of what I want to do, what I see myself doing. So this is what I'm gonna do for now until people stop wanting me to do it, and then I'll still probably keep going for a bit longer. Okay, let's see. There was a question here that I thought was really interesting. It's okay. Diane wants to know, how does it make me feel to know that I've impacted and inspired so many of my fans' lives? And that's a really interesting question, because it's still hard to imagine that's happened. Not because I doubt what people say to me, or I doubt when people say that my music has had an impact on them, but just because it's so weird to think about, because I am doing what I like to do. I'm doing what I love, and I'm doing what I've been incredibly blessed to be able to do. So just thinking about it having a big impact on people's lives is so weird. It's really encouraging, and it's really exciting, because that is what I want. I want to have an effect on people's lives. I want to have a good effect on people's lives. But knowing that it has happened it's really humbling. it's really humbling, and it's very cool. So I really appreciate you all, and I really appreciate the encouragement that I get from you when you say that my music has had an impact on you, or that I've inspired you to do something. There's so many questions. Another one, Summer asked, "What is my favorite way to unwind and enjoy free time?" That's a tough one as well. I like to just hang out. I like to not really have an agenda. Just kind of chill. Maybe watch TV, watch a movie. I like to play golf, which I know is maybe not the coolest thing in the world, but I don't care because it's a lot of fun. So I enjoy doing that. I enjoy a lot of things, really. I mean, basically, hanging out with other people is kind of my favorite thing in the world. So if that's watching a movie, if that's playing sports, if that's just hanging out talking, I'm game. I'm all for it. So I like to do a lot of different things. Again, so many questions. Cassandra wants to know if Sooner or Later, my song Sooner or Later, is going to be on the album. If it's up to me, yes. That's a decision that'll have to be made by me and whatever label I end up going with. But I am hoping that it's on the album because I love that song and I love performing it. So if I have any say in it, Sooner or Later will be on the album. There's too many questions to just try to answer all of them. So I'm going to stop for now, but if you guys enjoyed this, if you want me to do more, let me know. Leave comments, and I'll make some more videos answering questions. And, we'll do this again. So thanks for sending in the questions, and y'all have an awesome rest of the day.